one is for the incels.
So good.
Being incensed I first began, yeah. Funny how I said that I would change, yeah. Then I went drinking again, yeah.
Yeah, we're dabbing on loser guys.
When I came out as the bean, the
Honestly.
A-log started to bash me. Wear women's clothes and use Yeezys. Nick secretly wants to gas me.
I don't want to watch Politically fucking Provoked. Oh, they're watching
sitting on the porch or whatever.
Yeah, he needs somebody to talk to. He doesn't have anybody to talk to.
Well, you know, it really. It's funny you say.
She invited me on her show to tell her the story. She was like, "Hey, will you come on?" I said, "Yeah. What do you want to talk about?" "Oh, you can tell me your story about what happened on Cozy." Okay. So she wanted me to come on and tell the story. Oh, he's like a psychiatrist.
Because my first instinct was no, he's just telling the story. But then I think for a second on it, and he's still telling this story. He's really hung up on it, huh?
She asked me to come on and tell it. She found the Naptown video. She got to know me. She wanted to hear it from me. These fucking see this guy. He just sucks. So this is why this is why I'll never interact with Miyo or like try to. There's no redemption. There's not even any fun in fighting back. It's just like this is what they do. It's like, oh, he's just oh, this is it, isn't it? Oh, this is what's going on. It's like all this weird mind reading spin. Like fuck this, dude. I already dealt with this. I went through this with them this is what they do. They just like this weird little sassy gossip, cutesy, gay shit. The fuck? They both have experienced the exact same thing you're talking about in the video. Yeah, true. They should be agreeing with me. I'm not even saying anything that's wrong. The same thing I'm saying I went through on Cozy, they've also gone through it, and they should be like, well, that's true. Just watching them at all is just fuck, dude. Blow my fucking brains out. And it's not because they exist. Yeah, there's worse shows or whatever that I could go watch them, and why would I see that them? It's because, like, Nick was supposed to do something. And he, like, this is the show. This is the top show. There's nobody on their site except for Nick. Anytime I ever go over there, like, this is the top show. And it's fucking garbage. These two total clowns. 2,700 real people waiting for Nick to go live. Credo, by the way. And I was like, well, oh, I'm not like doing crimes with you. Like, not like that. And so if we're talking about like thought crimes or something, like we're having.
This is ridiculous. Pause it.
You know, unacceptable.
You know, it's so funny. I hear him say this all the time. Like, this is what got me is that I can't get over it that Nick said that I have to go bury bodies with shovels with him or else I'm not loyal. That's no, man. Hey, asshole. You know, that's not what he said. He said his ideas like what?
It's literally what he literally said. And I know that that's it. He literally made that figurative statement, Miyo. But tell me what it means.
His best friend in the world, his best buddy. If he called him and he needs something, he's there for him, no matter.
No, he's not talking about his best buddy. He and I aren't best buddies. I would do that for my best buddy. Nick is not my best buddy. I don't go to Nick's house. I don't know Nick's mom and dad. I don't know Nick's wife. I don't work alongside with Nick. I don't have a history with Nick. I don't have loyalty with Nick like that. Nick is an e-celebrity political pundit. You fucking goofball.
And what? Period. Like everyone else in the world aside. I've got a best friend like that. I do. BigTech, you don't have any.
No, you don't. First of all, that voice crack gives away that you're fucking full of shit. And second of all, I do. I have buddies that I'm on that level with that I've known for many years. Dude, that I've been fucking pulled overtime with and all of that shit. Yeah, I've got guys that I'm on that level with. Absolutely. They're my bro. And if I called them up for some shit, they would put in work to help me make things right. Yes. And same with me and them. Nick is a guy who is a political pundit who is friends with a bunch of incels on the internet who I hate, who's coming to me with a fucking lecture in a struggle session saying that I want loyalty like this from you. And I'm like, I don't fucking know you. Nick, I don't know you, dude. You ain't ever called me on the phone ever in my life. You didn't even send me an email when I joined your tiny website. You slept in a hotel room with one bed with Milo Yiannopoulos, and you put me in contact with Ollie, child rapist Alexander. I don't have that with you. You're not my best friend. You're an e-celebrity.
Any friends like that? They just do anything for you. Because you've been there for each other so much. You don't have anything like the no relationships like that at all. And really what he's trying to describe to you is what loyalty is. That it's a bond between people. BigTech seems incapable of understanding that.
I can't understand the bond that can grow between people that we call loyalty. Did Nick have that bond with me? Is it a one-way street?
That is like what he was trying to get at is like, you're just talking shit about me and that's not loyalty. I couldn't deal with that anymore. I didn't get into this to start burying dead bodies, man. And guess what? I haven't been asked to bury any dead bodies. Yeah. Going around causing problems, calling Nick gay and shit.
They're causing problems, calling Nick gay. I've still never called Nick gay. You're saying that. That's not what I've done. I'm also not saying that I thought it was actually asking me to commit crimes and bury bodies. It was a metaphor for sweeping up for Nick's problems, like Ralph was doing. Right after Nick said that to me, he said, be more like Ralph. Ralph, why? Ralph was sweeping for Nick. Pretending there was no problem, sweeping it up. When it finally, the dam broke, then he came out with all of it. I didn't say all this. I wish I did. BigTech was right. I should have. BigTech was fucking with all the guys on Cozy, kind of fucking with me, but I forgive him because actually I needed to be fucked with. That's what Ralph said when the dam broke. Ralph was mad at me and firing at me because I wasn't sweeping with him, just like you did. So I'm not saying that he actually asked me to do crimes. Except it's like a crime against conscience. He wants me to like keep quiet when he makes obvious fucking blunders and lies about it and lies to us. Doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing. Nobody's talking about it. Everybody around me's lying. And then when I don't tell the lie too, they're like, hey, what the fuck? We're all doing it. I'm like, well, I don't want to. I actually have some questions about this that I want to talk about, think out loud about. And also, fuck you guys. I don't like any of you anymore. Oh, you're not loyal. Well, you're a bunch of fucking assholes. And Nick just got done sucking Kanye West's dick. And possibly, actually, literally Milo's. Probably not. When's AFPAC 4? Good fucking question. I know CPAC is coming up. Is AFPAC going to happen?
On purpose. Just to
I'm not doing that with dissident right-wingers. I'm not doing that with anybody, especially if you're not like actually paying my bills. This is hilarious. If you're giving me a territory, like if am I in a crime family with you?
Did
you hear
muttering? He basically was paying your bills.
Oh, he was paying his bills.
Yeah, he was absolutely
100%. He was paying his bills.
100%.
That type of loyalty. Nick was paying my bills? Since when? I didn't make any money on Cozy until I started fighting with the other Cozy people. I was streaming for basically for free. Until I ran into so much grief with the other people that fighting with them became popular. And that's not why I did it, but I'm saying I didn't make money until then. Nick wasn't paying my bills. Fuck these idiots.
It cost Nick a lot to put up the bandwidth for this site. We went over the numbers. It's ridiculous. It cost him a lot to put up everybody's streams for everybody watch it.
Well, it's free for me to stream anywhere. I got an invitation. He has a site. What does it cost me to support Nick, who's universally hated except for in a small clique of like a niche group of fucking Catholics like him? How much does it cost me to hitch my wagon to his fucking toxic brand that like fucking brings farms and everything along with it? What does that cost me? So I didn't ask Nick to come out of pocket for my stream. He didn't ask me for any money. It's like, now you're loyal to me. He bring like the bandwidth. Give me a fucking break. Let me break this down too. This is something that I don't know if I've said this explicitly. Any grief that Nick has dealt with because of me is directly because of you, Miyo, and Beardson, and Wurzelroot, and these types. The actual, like, hatred that got stirred up between us cost me my feeling of connection to the gang that Nick had going. My desire to support you and to see you do well shrank and shrank to the point where it was just, well, at least Nick seems cool. I don't know him, but all these other motherfuckers suck and I hate them. And then Nick shat the bed and got fired off the Kanye thing, lost to Milo, lied to us all about it, then told us he slept in a hotel room with Milo after Milo offered him drugs, then lied about the smiley thing. And then I found out, and then it was like, you know what? What else is there now? And then it gets to the point, it's like, well, actually, I could just wash my hands and walk away, but I wonder if I can hurt Beardson and Wurzelroot and Miyo by hurting Nick. Like, you're actually putting me in that spot where I'd like to just fucking walk away and leave it alone. Miyo, you make me want to fuck with Nick and the Groypers and like say bad things about you and see you do badly and figure out a way I can fuck with your program just because you won't stop being such a motherfucker. Like, you're not doing Nick any favors by fucking with somebody who wants to leave you and him alone. What is wrong with you? Like, if you wanted things to go well for Nick, why would you be harassing somebody else on Nick's platform? Why would you want to see bad things happen to me? Why would you not want to make peace with me when there's an opportunity to? Like, and the same thing with the other guys. It's so fucking gay.
Is this, am I crazy?
Yes.
That's
yes.
wild.
Am I crazy? That's why. Am I crazy? Oh, God, you suck so bad.
This is what mind rape looks like, by the way.
What you're doing right now, correct. That is what mind rape looks like. This whole spin that you're putting on it, putting words in my mouth I didn't say, making it out to where I owe Nick because he paid for my bandwidth, not addressing anything I'm actually saying or actually did say. Just spin and spin and spin. Yes, that's what mine looks like. He is sort of like a courageous person and has gone through a lot. I got to give him that. Look, I'm sitting there giving props to the guy as much as I can, Miyo. You motherfucker. Just let it go. What good is there in you doing what you're doing? Would Miyo ever ask himself that? What benefit is it to Cozy? I mean, you guys are going to make $500 on the stream probably. But what good is it to Nick to come and like stir the hornet's nest or like to be broadcasting me and Karlyn talking about you guys? Wouldn't you want to just do your thing and support Nick? And in what way, Miyo, do you even contribute? Miyo, you don't even do a show. You're Brittany's invisible anonymous co-host to the Jewish e-girl. Miyo's never done a solo stream in his life. Miyo, you don't make any content. You don't host anything. Oh, the blast from the past or something that nobody's ever seen. That was so cool, Miyo, when you and fucking Harris Walker jerked each other off for a couple hours about something great. Like, who the fuck even are you? our system is it runs on that type of corruption and that type of complicity. People,
yeah, he might as well be on Epstein Island, huh?
Real sweet
BigTech.
scandal. He was in Milo's bedroom. If he'll do that, and if he'll get smuggled in with Kanye all the way to Mar-a-Lago on a favor, and he'll sleep in the room with Milo until it goes bad, and he'll give Ollie Alexander a channel, even though you know he's a problematic fucking homosexual predator. And he did that for peanuts. He did that for what? What exact was the advantage that he got from Ollie Alexander? He got to stand next to Alex Jones during Stop the Steal and then go get steak while King Painbu is set up for a fucking 18-month sentence. What did he get? What would Nick do? If Nick would do that for the little that he got from Ollie Alexander, what would he do for $10 million? What would he do for an actual seat at the table? What would he be willing to look the other way for in order to achieve his ultimate goal? If he saw that as an if fucking Jeffrey Epstein came to him with the sweetheart of a deal, hey, your movement will only succeed if you have this, and I know it, and I have it, and I'll give it to you. But what you're going to have to do is this. Is Nick going to say no to that? Well, I see Nick saying yes to even smaller offers than that. So fucking exactly, Miyo. Yes.
Kind of respect Karlyn now. What for you just suffering through this? No, she's happy to be there. She's hanging on every word. She's happy to be there doing.
I'm giving her what she invited me to give her. She brought me there for this. We talked about it before the show. She told me what she would like to have the show be about. Yeah.
Doing this. Oh, my internet boyfriend, tee-hee. Well, her husband's in the other room or at work or some shit, and she loves this. I mean, come on. What she was asking him about his dick the other night on the stream. Where's her husband, dude? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
I would fed post so hard. I wouldn't even care what happens.
Dude, where's your girlfriend where you're flirting with Brittany all night? Well, you fucking licking her fucking dripping tits all night long and blowing fucking neg smoke up her skirt all night, night after night, flirting with Brittany. It's sure there's no threat because it's not real flirt. Yeah. It's internet banter. Where's your wife? Oh yeah, you don't have one because you're a fucking 35-year-old loser or whatever the fuck you are. This guy, Miyo, to sit there, you're the co-host with Brittany, the e-girl. I'm doing one stream with Karlyn, and you have the fucking audacity to use that. That's a crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Struggling through this one.
Your show is nihilism. Politically Provoked is nihilism on display. You are the last man that Nietzsche was talking about while you pretend to be against it. But really all you do is sit around and go, yeah, oh, come, oh, joke, oh, don't, oh, simp, derp, smarter than a fifth grader, oh, yeah, I'm stupid and it doesn't matter though, because hot. That's you. Check something real quick. Am I missing it? Or Nick's still not live, right? This is still... We're at an hour and a half post credo.
Morality.
Monday.
The destiny
First show of the week.
World can
Let's
debate
go.
You and win. Was it Gosling said, "What trying to kill Miyo is cool"? Yeah, I miss those days, man. It was so fun having a nemesis. And now we've gone through what, an hour and 10 minutes still, and it feels like he doesn't even care anymore, and that hurts more than anything.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's totally accurate. I don't care. I hate watching this segment. This sucks. I don't care about you. You're irrelevant losers. The only reason I ever talked to you is because you were in the sphere that I was in. I'm happy to be out. Now I don't care about you. Only reason I'm even watching this is because somebody pinged it to me, gave me a timestamp. This sucks. You suck. And the whole thing about I forgive everybody except for Miyo and fuck Miyo forever, That was more fun as a meme. Now it's not even fun anymore. The last time we got together and hung out, you came in my Discord, Miyo. We had a debate that was fun. But you keep letting Brittany get involved and she sucks. And you shift to, the thing is, you tone shift. You totally switch. When Brittany comes around, you put on like a whole different side of you comes out. And then you start doing this. It sucks. Like, so you're like a chameleon. We had a moment where we like shook hands over anti-bean content and talking about AI. And I was happy about that. And we could even talk religion. And I humored you for, like, I heard you out a lot. But once it goes back into this weird fucking shit where you're spinning it again and calling me a mind raper and stuff, just because I was fucking busting your balls a little bit about dating Brittany, and you went crazy. You got so mad. You got so mad, and you streamed about it for like 2 or 3 nights or whatever. Wouldn't stop crying. It's like, all right, I just can't deal with this guy. You guys want to go watch Wurzelroot?
We really don't need ugly bitches on our side. We don't need hot bitches on our side, but we definitely do not need ugly, sloppy Joe bitches on our side, if I'm being real. And I'm saying that lovingly, with love in my heart. And if Karlyn is being a psycho and listening to this, I'm just right. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? We just don't need ugly bitches. You know? I think Jews want you to be on our team.
Time that Nick's friends were ruining everything and they were disrupting my Socialism Saturday stream.
The grave sin of Socialism Saturday being disrupted. I went on Politically Provoked and I went nice with her. Bro, okay? And that's fucked up because I went on Politically Provoked. Beardson got really fucking mad at me for that, you know, because I didn't know that we were supposed to have her on the Weekly Sweat, which, you know, I wasn't informed of.
I know you had some beef with Wurzelroot, who's a friend of mine.
Yeah,
and
well, he shouldn't have disrupted my stream.
I don't think he intended this to disrupt your stream. He's okay, and I'm not trying to talk bad about him either. He's just a little bit autistic, you know. I saw you guys had beef, and I think I reached out to you Saturday to try to make amends because that's kind of who I am. I like to be a peacekeeper. I like to be a nice guy. I want everybody to get along. I would hope that, you know, I don't know if you'd be open to this or not, but maybe one day like all 3 of us can maybe sit down and have a talk. We do a show together every Saturday night.
My Socialism Saturday stream every Saturday at 6 p.m. and that tends to last anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours. So and that's it. Yeah. So if it's outside of that, then I would be open to it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Maybe we'll set something up. Maybe I don't know. Whenever we'll figure it out. We know how to talk to each other now. So hey, look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me go.
All
right. So
what'd you do?
I secured the peace treaty.
Peace treaty.
Why is everybody booing me? Like, what do you mean? Boo sucks. I'm building the content down the road. I secured the Wurzel. I secured her as a guest on the Weekly Sweat, so we're gonna have Wurz and me and her on a sweat. That's gonna be legendary. Again, I'm forward thinking.
Let's be friends. We're friends now, right?
We know each other. We're talking.
They stole my fucking content. They ruined my content. Let's be honest. I set this whole thing up where me and Wurz are going to bring Karlyn, I'm sorry, onto the sweat, and these fucking clout-chasing millennial ruin the whole fucking thing. And honestly, Wurz, what the fuck is Wurz doing going on their show, making no fucking, like, what a dumbass. Wurz, can I be real? Can we be real? What a fucking dumbass Wurz is for going on their show to talk to Karlyn and make no fucking money when it would have been so much fucking content when me and Wurz and Karlyn would have had the Weekly Sweat together.
Dummy.
Yeah. Grizzly Outdoorsman sent $3. Hope you had a good day, brother man.
But instead, Wurz goes on and talks to Karlyn on the fucking Politically Provoked show? What a fucking dumbass, dude. You fucking idiot. You, like, low IQ, I set the whole thing up. Yeah, it's a move, dude. It's a move. I am the content genius, and Wurs is a law impulse that undercut me for no fucking reason. Accept Jesus Christ. Accept Jesus Christ. Accept Jesus Christ.
And so I started kind of like watching Naptown's videos because they were interesting and like reality TV, whatever.
What the fuck is Naptown, dude? And I think drama is like low tier content. But right now I'm just doing cringe content. We saw that this guy was trying to come after Nick for the 16-year-old take. I feel like nobody would really give too much of a shit if I did like put in the effort.
And then you think it's not getting better, it's getting worse. So this must be the end of the world.
And later on then, what you saw though with the Naptown thing, where it gets documented that I became like an adversarial force among them, was during the Kanye West thing when Nick went around with Kanye, and then the fallout that happened after that. There was a scandal. Let's see what he says about this. Because it was revealed that there was like a homosexual predator that had been given a Cozy channel.
Yeah, can I tell you, I felt so validated by that because I hated Ali Alexander from the get-go. I met Ali Alexander back in 2020.
Jokes.
And like I was involved.
He started
he skips!
coming at me saying that I was calling Nick gay.
He just
which is
skipped!
a big deal that Nick always deals with. People have been calling him gay for years.
No way!
I've called Nick gay 20 or 30 times on the internet.
Yeah.
Dude, nothing to say, dude. Where's the big laughs? Wurzelroot, where's all the big chuckly laughs now? You make up a story about me beating a kid, which is all fake, and laugh yourself into oblivion. And then I bring up, you homosexual. I saw the website and I talked about it. Oh, well, skip over that.
For a young millionaire to be bunking up in a hotel room with a single bed with Milo Yiannopoulos, who's not only a famous, flamboyant gay man, drug. I had no idea what I was getting to. I had.
Is this his life now? Real talk. Is this his life? Just like reliving the like year that he was on Cozy. Like you have 2 kids, man.
I'm doing an interview. She asked me about it. Again, it's not my life. This is a year ago. This is the first time you've ever seen me talk about it. What a fucking weirdo.
Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like bring it there or anything, but it's like, really?
So this is your retort. The subject comes up and the cope is, this is what you're doing with your life. You're still talking about how us guys we swept for the whole fucking scandal and pretended it didn't happen. Really? You're still talking about that? Yeah, it turns out people are interested in it. I don't know how many more, but you know what? You fucking Wurzelroot. Anytime anybody for the rest of my life asks me to talk about it, yeah, I will. Absolutely. Anybody. If the most hand-rubbing media journalist, fucking BuzzFeed person, if I hate them, and they're like, hey, can you come and spill the tea and fucking throw these people you used to be with on Cozy under the bus? Yes, I will be like, I'll buy my own fucking plane ticket to go do that. Not for the clout, but literally just because of you. Because of you, Wurzelroot, and Miyo, and Beardson, because of the way you guys are. Because you have made it that way. Because of what you're doing right now, talking about my family and making up rumors and stuff about me, like beating my kids and talking about my ex-wife's husband and stuff that has none of your fucking business. It's all fake lies, just slandering me endlessly and being such a fucking queer. For that reason, because I know that you will hate it if I do it, I would love to do it. If it was just Nick, I would never need to talk about him again. Nick, everybody can hate him all they want, and there's plenty of people doing it. But Nick hasn't like burned me. Hasn't gone out of his way to burn me. So BigTech, why would you want to like burn Nick? To burn them. So that's where it is now. I will burn Nick and his whole thing to burn Nick's shitty friends that he's surrounded himself with. And Nick has essentially co-signed on it by tacitly approving, by like not stopping it. Like he wouldn't ever stop it until he wanted me to stop, and then he put the TOS in. But as long as they were A-logging me on the side, and Brittany and Miyo were going on, and Beardson was doing his thing, and Wurzelroot doing his thing, and Tenrio and all the rest of them, there was no problem. And even when Andrew Anglin and Paul Town did that thing, it was like, Big Tech, can you stop fighting with those guys? It was like, he didn't say anything to them. And all of that, I don't actually, it's like, fine. But since these guys won't drop it, that's your action, Wurzelroot. Like, if you give a shit, I mean, I just wanted to be understood. It's the bone that I got to pick with you that makes me want to fuck Nick's shit up. So like you're a liability to Nick. Like this is why people don't largely, like many of them. Like remember the Zherka video? I could pull it up. He's watching Nick and he's laughing and Nick is fucking knifing it up on a debate. And then it cuts to Beardson yucking and he's like, why does Nick surround himself with these fucking nerds?
Duel was a sword to the death.
I mean, we used to be able to fuck 14-year-olds too. So, I mean, if you really want to bring in the whole tradition argument, I don't think that you could admit that either.
On that note, let's hear him out.
Not nitpicking, but my problem with Nick has always been the people around him. They don't make America First look cool.
Rage quit. Who's the
Oh no.
Now, I kind of feel bad for showing this because this is a bad look. Like, who are these fucking nerds, bro? These guys are not it.
You're one of those guys. This is everybody's problem with Nick. The people that surround him don't make American Affairs look cool. That's why it's never going to grow beyond your niche little group of retarded fans, because that's who Nick has surrounded himself with. He's loyal to them. He backs them up. You're never going to have any actual horsepower. You're not going to have any influence. There's nobody's going to join you. No actual men are going to join because you're just a bunch of Wurzelroots. Okay, I think it's over. Is it Vineland time? Do we need to do anything else before we get to watch our cool show? Nick is done. Were the super chats funny or good or anything?
It's getting worse all the time, and these black people are taking over our country.
Adolf Washington.
Okay, this chair has got to go, man. So what? Okay,
fixed it.
temporary fix.